Hi, this is Kayaker Magic, and I'm going to show you how to use the Magic Pose system to make a couples pose. I'm going to start with this bench I already set up in the multiple seats tutorial. I'll be tuning two of those seats for seating couples. My lovely assistant Crash Test will sit on the middle seat. If you keep both of the dialogues up at the same time, they keep landing on top of each other all the time. Pay special attention to the prim name in the dialogue. This is why I always give each prim a unique name. Notice that I put a blue helper object in the right-hand seat to tell it from the other one. I'm going to set the male avatar in left arm out animation and leave him there for a while. Then I'm going to change all the female poses to fit up against that. I'll start adjusting this first pose and then skip a lot of the details. The first pose is done. Now I'll select the second pose and start adjusting that. Second pose in position, I'm moving on to the third. And another. Notice how the pink helper prim is getting kind of lost. I'll have my assistant stand up. I'll ask for a new helper prim. I'll drag this helper out of the way. And ask her to sit down again. Now I can edit without that helper prim getting in the way. I'm going to delete the poses that don't make any sense for this combination of characters. The last female pose I'll do is one with her arm under his. Now I'm going to leave her in this position while I adjust all the male poses to fit against that. So I switch over to the male avatar, and I'll fast forward through setting up all of those poses. After first dragging his helper prim out of the way to make it easier to use. Whew. Now through the magic of video editing, we're all done. While Crash Test takes a break, I'm selecting the left arm out pose for the right-hand seat. I'm setting that as the default. I'm putting Crash into the curl right pose. I'm setting that as the default for the center seat. And I'm saving the pose menu as a note card in both prim. Learn from my mistakes. Do not forget this step. This was filmed in InWorldz, so there's no cutting and pasting. Just press save. The very last step is to delete the helper prims everywhere in the build. Learn from my mistakes. Make sure you save the poses before this step. Let's see how the poses all work together. These are all static poses, but the transitions give them new life. Notice that Crash Test's pose changes are silent because she is changing them from her computer. Now that the bench is finished, I am no longer allowed to change poses of other people sitting on the bench. I am amazed how much emotion you can add to a pose by just leaning an avatar a few degrees. Oops, I stuck my elbow in her face. I'll have to go fix that pose later.